Well, good evening, Monica. We've had a huge number of measures that have been in place since the spring of last year, which have included, in relation to travel, the travel corridors, restrictions requiring quarantine, self-isolation when you've come back from very many countries, passenger locator forms. All of those measures have been in place for many, many months. But beyond that, we've had 3 lockdowns, we've had 2 sets of school closures, we've built our testing capacity up to 800,000 tests per day, and the UK is leading Europe in vaccine deployment. So I think if you take all of those things together, that is a good response to what has been obviously an incredibly difficult situation that governments around the world have struggled to confront. But I think the measures that I've just described have all been the right thing to do.
So in a word, Chris, you're saying no, it's not too late.
In a word, I'm saying no, it's not too late. But quite clearly now we've seen this new variant coming out of Brazil. The government the medical advisors, the scientific advisors are concerned about what that may mean, hence the new measures that are going to come into force on Monday. And it's not just the ending of the travel corridors, it's the requirement to have a negative COVID test prior to travel, and also a flight ban on flights coming from certain South American countries and Portugal because of the risk posed by this new Brazilian variant. So it's quick action, it's action that's been informed by scientific advice. That is the approach that's been taken throughout the pandemic, but it is very difficult knowing how to react in this very uncertain situation. This has never happened on this global scale in recent history, so it's difficult. There's no playbook, there's no manual to follow. All you can do in government is follow the best scientific advice, try and react as quickly as you can, balancing different considerations as we do. But I think the set of measures I've outlined, the 3 lockdowns, 2 sets of school closures, the testing, the vaccine, everything else, represents the right thing to do, informed the whole time by the scientific advice.